Hello everybody and welcome to Rush Reality. My name is Sam and today I've got for you a selection of the best VR games that are being released this month. Now this video is a couple of weeks later than usual as I've been away on holiday, but that means we've had time for a few more announcements to come through. And now I'm back, I've managed to pull myself away from Bone Labs for long enough to bring you this compilation. Let's jump in. Our first release is a really quirky title called Townscraper. This is a game that previously released as a flat screen PC game but has now made the jump to full virtual reality. It's a really quirky creative title that's almost meditative. There's no goal, there's no real gameplay, you just click away and build these really creative cities. I think of it kind of like a fidget game. Pick colours from the palette and plop down colour blocks of house on the irregular grid. Then Townscraper's underlying algorithm automatically transfers those blocks into cute little houses, archways, stairways, bridges and loads more. It looks like you could quickly lose hours in this game. Relaxing, quirky and fun. It launches on Meta, Steam and Pico headsets starting on the 6th of August. Our second game is a PCVR title that is must play for any fans of The Room or I Expect You to Die. Aggression is an escape room simulator. Here you will be stepping into a deluxe virtual escape room establishment just like you were visiting one in real life. Challenge your mind with handcrafted puzzles designed exclusively for virtual reality. I picked up a copy ahead of release and I found it really engaging. You can explore fully immersive environments, interact with all the objects you can see and solve two completely separate and engaging escape rooms. The two escape rooms are themed around a games room and a deep sea lab. Each room features a large number of genuinely challenging puzzles. I've always been a fan of the escape room genre since the early days of VR and I think this one holds up really well. Grab it from the Steam store this month. Next up we've got another Quest game. Gym Class Basketball VR is a full-scale basketball simulator. I first became aware of this game when it launched in early access on SideQuest, and I have to say since then this game has come a long way. It looks like a completely different game. Claiming state-of-the-art physics, Gym Class makes VR basketball feel like the real thing. Shoot, pass and dribble in the exact same way you would in real life, with full-scale public courts, multiplayer and AI bot game modes, customizable skins and accessories. It really looks like it could be worth your time. And best of all, it's completely free. So there is nothing to stop you jumping into this game when it launches later this month. Our next release is a Steam game that I've previously discussed with you. Requisition VR was previously slated for release in September. It's a game I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's a zombie survival game with the cool feature that you get to craft some really exciting weapons and traps. There are hundreds of combinations of weapons that you can put together. I've spoken with the developers and this game does now have a firm release date of the 20th of October. They've even been kind enough to send me over a copy and I can't wait to jump in later. It looks like one of those games where creativity will really pay off, and if you can think outside the box, you should be able to create some awesome highlight reels. Join me in a fight for survival from the 20th of October. Our next release is a Quest and PC game that has taken definite inspiration from the retro classic Lemmings. Cartofel helps you guide a trail of adorable spuds through a series of challenging and varied levels. To fully master the game, you'll have to do a lot more than getting the spuds from point A to point B. You'll have to explore and pick up all the collectibles that are littered around the environment. It will take creativity, planning and quick reactions as you navigate these increasingly difficult levels. The visual style looks fairly simple but fun. The game's previously had a demo available on the Quest, but it releases fully on both the Quest and Steam VR later this month. Our next PCVR title is a game that I would say is fairly essential playing. If you've had a chance to jump into the HalfLife 2 mod, then you'll know just how well it plays, making it one of the best gaming experiences I've had so far this year. Well, from the 20th of October, Max Makes Mods is taking us even further back in the canon, with a fully VR playable version of the original Half-Life. Max says he's been working on this mod since 2017, and he's so happy that it's finally available. With 6 degrees of freedom weapon models, high resolution textures, amazing VR hands, and even some newly added female scientists. Now, slight warning, Max himself says in the description that the performance is meh, so don't expect a perfect experience, but the mod is completely free. All it takes is that you own the original Half-Life. Our next game is a Quest port of a PCVR title that launched just over a year ago. Iron Guard VR is a sci-fi, room-scale VR tower defense game. Now, I like tower defense games. I've enjoyed them ever since the launch of the original Bloons game on mobile. And although I am yet to jump into the PC version of Iron Guard VR, I am told it's quite a lengthy game, fairly complex and well worth putting in some time and effort. Built in the style of classic real-time strategy games, lives of the surviving crew members are in your hands. Find out why the terraformer robots have rebelled and help evacuate your crew from an unknown planet. With interesting upgrades, a number of different game modes, and a complete 360 degrees immersive style, this really does look like an interesting take on the classic tower defense game. Pick it up for Quest 2 from the 27th of October. October brings Halloween, and not a year goes past where we don't see at least one release that will have you shaking in your headset. Allow me to introduce to you Fading Light Haunted Room. Equipped with your torch and a handy vac like a budget Ghostbuster, you are the detective sent to a haunted apartment where everyone mysteriously vanished. Stuck in a time loop, you must survive until 6 AM to escape this haunted room. Fading Light will be terrifying PCVR players from the 31st of October. Our final release this month is a PC port of the Quest game Dead Second. Dead Second is a cover-based shooter. Dead Second promises bullet time reaction systems with intense shootouts and gunplay unlike any game before it. Now, I don't know about that, but I did enjoy it on the Quest 2, and the PC version looks like it's had the graphics stepped up a little bit. It's surprisingly fun when you get in the swing of it. You're able to chain together a quick succession of takedowns which boosts your score along with time and accuracy. And the cover system is a nice take on what other games would have probably made into a rail shooter. You can pick it up from the Steam store from late October. So there you have it, those are all the titles that have caught my eye coming over the next month. Are you going to jump into any of them? Then let me know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, then hit the like button, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.